There is hardly a week that passes in northeast India without someone blaming illegal immigrants for one problem or another. Whether the people in question are actually illegal immigrants often does not matter. We believe they are, therefore they must be. Who cares about reality? And can you ever talk about illegal immigration in the northeast without mentioning the inner line permit? Unlikely. In states like Assam, Meghalaya, Sikkim and Tripura, where the ILP does not exist, thousands genuinely believe that the inner line permit will solve most of their problems. The thing is, in states where the ILP has been in place for decades, the reality is very different, and those states serve as a painful reminder that laws by themselves do very little. But before we go any further, let us first understand what the inner line permit actually is, why it exists and what it was meant to do. But before I continue, a small request. If you like our work, please support us by becoming a member of EastMojo. The process is simple. Visit our website and choose a plan that suits you the most. Our monthly membership starts at just 200 rupees and your support helps keep independent journalism alive. You'll find the link here and in the description. Now back to the story. The inner line permit system traces its origins to colonial-era regulations designed to control access to frontier regions. Its legal ancestor is the Bengal Eastern Frontier Regulation of 1873, which created an inner line around certain tribal and frontier areas. The idea was to restrict the movement of British subjects into regions the colonial state wanted to control for strategic, political and commercial reasons. After independence, India retained this regulatory framework. Laws such as the Foreigners Protected Areas Order gave the central and state governments the authority to declare protected or restricted areas and regulate entry. Today, the ILP, an administrative document issued by state governments that permits Indian citizens, not foreign nationals, to enter specified inner line areas for a limited period and for specific purposes. Foreign nationals generally require a separate protected area permit issued under central rules. The stated objective of the ILP are the protection of indigenous cultures and land, demographic safeguarding and the regulation of economic activity in sensitive border and tribal regions. At present, the inner line permit regime is operational in 4 northeastern states: Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Mizoram and Manipur. These states actively administer ILP systems, with each government deciding permit categories, duration of stay, fees and exemptions. Earlier, inner line or protected area rules existed in few other regions as well, but now only these 4 states actively maintain the ILP system, requiring Indian citizens to get a permit before entry. Manipur was formally brought under the ILP regime through a central notification in December 2019. Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland and Mizoram have had ILP systems in place for decades, with online portals now handling most applications. As of the time of recording this video, that is January 28, 2026, Sikkim and Tripura are demanding the introduction of ILP, while the demand in Assam remains relatively subdued, and Meghalaya is altogether a different chapter. We will explain why later in this video. First, let us be clear about one thing. A permit is just that, a permit. While procedures vary from state to state, some common features exist. All 4 ILP states provide online application portals that issue eILPs for most categories, including tourists, students, business persons and labourers. Certain long-term or special categories may require district-level verification or sponsorship. Arunachal Pradesh operates an eILP portal for tourists and other visitors. Applications, fee payments and downloads are done online, and one can download the eILP after completion of the process. Or ILPs can also be obtained from designated offices at major entry points bordering Assam or at kiosks at railway stations and airports. Nagaland, Mizoram and Manipur also run official ILP portals. An applicant can upload identification documents like Aadhaar card or driving license, specify the purpose and duration of stay and pay the prescribed fee. Fees and validity periods vary by state. Short-term tourist permits are relatively inexpensive, while business or long-term permits attract higher fees and may require a guarantor or local verification. Now comes the uncomfortable part. Recently, there were protests in Arunachal Pradesh over the construction of mosques. Is the construction of mosques illegal? No. And before you get angry or start typing anti-national in the comments, allow me to explain. Remember, this is an explainer. The construction of mosques is not the issue. The issue is that laws like ILP do very little to prevent immigrants from acquiring land, settling permanently, and using the piece of land the way they want to. An inland permit, once again, is just a permit. Anyone from anywhere in India can obtain an ILP and stay for decades in states like Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Manipur, and Mizoram. Billions are already doing it. And if you believe illegal immigration is not an issue in these states, you are in for a rude shock. Did the ILP stop Manipur from burning? Did the ILP prevent thousands of refugees from Myanmar from entering Mizoram? If the ILP is so effective, why are residents of Manipur demanding the NRC? And speaking of the NRC, remember when Assam had one? Remember the hype? You barely hear a word about it now. Why? Because once again, thanks to our politicians and their loyal media ecosystems, the NRC was turned into a spectacle, as if the moment someone's name went missing, they would be picked up and thrown out. The reality, of course, remains different. The final list infuriated BJP, the party which has been at the forefront of NRC demands, except of course when Tripura raises the same demand. Why? Because the results were not what they expected. You see, we have turned laws into entertainment. Instead of focusing on effective implementation, we have convinced ourselves as residents that we need new laws to protect us. States like Sikkim, Meghalaya and Tripura do not have ILP, so they are demanding ILP because clearly laws like 6th schedule have not lived up to their expectations. In states that have ILP, people are demanding NRC because ILP has not lived up to its expectations. And the only state that has NRC is not happy with it. More laws will not save the Northeast. Effective implementation of existing laws might. After all, Manipur already had all the laws it needed. Thank you for watching the video, and if you like our work, please do support us by becoming a member of EastMojo. You can visit our website and choose a plan that suits you. Remember, your support will help keep independent journalism alive.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to EastMojo. For any queries, put them down in the comments section below and press on the bell icon for notifications.